What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back with more tech and more reviews. So, we had Brydge Pro Plus to come out last year, and it was a whole big debacle about the actual trackpad and how it didn't work with the iPad 12.9 or any other iPad device. Now, this update is still in the beta process, but I have been able to get my hands on it and test it out with the Brydge Pro Plus with my iPad 12.9. Is Brydge now worth it? Let's check it out.
Some of the old songs.
So for those of you who are familiar with this brand right here, this is the Brydge Pro Plus. Now, I'm not going to do a full-on review of the device itself, but I will tell you what you're going to get in the box and how much this thing is going to cost you. So the Brydge Pro Plus is going to run you about $169 off top. You can pick it up on their official website. You can also get it on Amazon. I'll be sure and drop a link below so you can check this thing out for yourself. But this is a wireless keyboard with a trackpad and a magnetic cover. Now, if you're getting this out of the box for the first time, you're going to be greeted by the keyboard itself. You also have a USB Type-C to C cable on the inside. So with this all aluminum body, you're going to get an integrated trackpad. You get tons of viewing angles. You get adjustable backlights, as we talked about in the shortcut row, Bluetooth capability, and it is iPad OS compatible. And not to mention, this thing has a 3-month battery life. So once you charge it up fully, it should last you around 2 to 3 months. Just keeping that in mind, and that all depends on your daily usage of this device itself. Now, it only comes in one color, which is the space gray, and that's for the iPad 12.9. So keeping that in mind, if you do have the silver iPad, as I do, you're going to just have to deal with the space gray. Now, this device is going to work with the iPad 12.9 third generation as well as the 4th generation. So if you have the older 2018 model, don't worry, it will still fit, it still works. Now, in order to get this thing up and running, I have the beta software. So you got to download Test Flight, you got to go into the Brydge Connect, you got to get a special code from Brydge. I think they only gave this to about 500 people up front. But once you get all these things working, you're basically going to just follow all the steps to update this keyboard. And when you get it working, the multi-touch is pretty much on point. Now, not saying it's going to beat the Magic Keyboard, which I will be doing a full comparison on those devices coming up very shortly. So stay tuned for that one. But it's a huge improvement over what we had previously to what we have now. The multi-touch is just basically that. It is now true multi-touch. You have the swipe up to go home. You have the 2-finger swipe down to get your search bar. You can actually swipe through your different applications by taking multiple fingers across the trackpad. The multi-touch is really good. And like I said, this is a beta version. So keeping that in mind, we will have a full version coming out very shortly. But I wanted to give you guys this update because I've had my fair share of Brydge problems. Yeah. They date back all the way to the iPad Pro 11 2018. That's when I first encountered Brydge, and that's when I first started having some issues. Had some customer service problems, and I kind of just dropped them and put them to the side. But then when I saw that they were actually coming out with the multi-touch, I'd heard a lot of bad things about when it first came out, that it wasn't compatible with iOS and all that good stuff. I just left it alone. But when I heard that they were actually updating their device so that we could take advantage of the multi-touch, I had to try it because it's a really good concept. It's a full aluminum body. It's basically going to allow your iPad to close and have that clam shape effect. And the connectivity was good. I had issues with other things, and mainly was the customer service for me. Like, if you got bad customer service, I'm probably going to drop you just like that. But I digress from that point. Everybody deserves a second chance, and that's what I'm doing with Brydge on this one. So for right now, the beta version of the Brydge Pro Plus software, I think it's like 1.0.5 or something like that. It's something you don't need to know. Just know that there is a beta version for the multi-touch, and just know that it is working, it is compatible. Now, is it as fluid as the Magic Keyboard? Well, you got to stay tuned to the next video, and we will talk about a comparison in the Brydge Pro Plus and the Magic Keyboard. Since it has this updated version now, can it now compete with that Magic Keyboard? So we'll talk about that in another video. But until next time, hopefully this has been able to help someone out. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Be sure and click that bell so you get those notifications. And until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.